All right, overthinker number 4. Today's topic of discussion is if I'm grateful for society. And I mean that like very specifically for my society. Now let me start off by saying that I feel incredibly grateful to live where I do. I am not subject to, I don't have war on my doorstep. I don't have to deal with lack of food or water. I turn on the faucet and water runs, you know what I mean? I have electric, so for all those things, I understand that they would not be possible without society on a whole. You know what I mean? Obviously, people can do these things by themselves, but like most people can't on a whole. So, like, for those things, I am incredibly grateful. But I guess where my discontent lies is in it's hard to be grateful when there are many other aspects that I dislike about it. So, for example, like all of those things would not be possible without society, I guess. But at the same time, like now that we have all of these things and we know how to do all of these things, like why does our society not teach all of these things to everybody? Like if everybody was able to do all of these things for themselves, along with, getting together and, on a grander scale, accomplishing like greater water lines or gas lines or stuff like that. But like, wouldn't it be good if people learned how to collect their own like fresh water? You know what I mean? And that's our society is the reason, I guess, that people don't know those things. And I'm somebody of the belief that everybody's responsible for themselves. So it's people have to learn these things for themselves, I guess, but at the same time, why is so much time wasted? I don't want to say wasted because for some people it is used effectively, but like I'm talking specifically about like our schooling. So like why is so much time used schooling on things that like aren't even like essential to being a human being? And I feel like everybody does like the grow a bean experiment in you know friggin' kindergarten or first grade or whatever. You know what I mean? So, but like, nobody really learns anything about agriculture. Like, how many people actually know how to grow food? Everybody knows how to do it. I tried to plant a garden this year. It is a little bit different. It's different actually doing it. You know what I mean? Obviously, I had success, but I could have had more success, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong a lot of the time. You know what I mean? And that's not something that was ever taught to me. Now, it was taught to me. My parents taught me these things. I learned it through my family and stuff. The general idea of how to do things. But the point I'm trying to make is that wasn't taught to me through our society, and I feel like that's like isn't that something that should be like a top tier priority, like making people self sufficient, able to take care of themselves in abundance, and then when everybody comes together, we do even greater things. It's so that's why I say like, am I grateful? Because like we have these things because of society, electric and running water and all that, but at the same time, like society may be the same reason that we don't know how to get those things for ourselves.